Hey, this is fun. This we're our first Adam and
Hello.
Natalie live chat. How's everyone doing? Natalie, are
There
you
we go.
there?
I am there. Yeah, sorry. I had us on volume up. See, this is what happens when you do live stuff. How is everyone? I mean, it's just you, Adam.
Oh,
I know
well,
how
I'm
you are.
good.
How are you getting on?
I'm good.
There we go. We're live, and it's just the two of us.
Yay.
There's no Ben and no Vincent, so it's just whatever
Just
happens.
nonsense. Just nonsense.
Oh,
Be fun.
complete nonsense. Yeah, it should be really exciting. We've got a really great show lined up for you today. So it's Day of the Dead this weekend. So I've got my Day of the Dead jacket on.
Very nice.
And my Taylor Hawkins memorial shirt, because we're talking about musicians that have passed away.
Wait, don't have sound effects.
We don't have you can't have a sound effect for that. It's sad, but it's also quite good because we're talking about things that people that we can honour, and we got some cool questions, and everybody sort of answered them on Discord as well earlier, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, before we start, can I say hello to any new fans that might be joining Diamondcast for the first time? People we've met out on the road. We're mid-tour at the minute, so it'd be nice if any of you guys are out there. Hello to the North Bats. If anyone wants to send us a super chat during this impromptu discussion, then it will come up the screen, hopefully, and we can chat about it.
It should come up on the TV, shouldn't it, as a super chat?
Well, I'm
looking behind me at the TV.
Yeah.
So our faces are massive on the TV. Just so we can check it's working.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So yeah, welcome everyone.
Welcome to a very small episode of Diamondcast, because it's just.
This is small but mighty.
Hey, new everyone. Small but mighty. Cool. So I think Adam, you wanted to start with a story.
Did I?
You did want to start with a story.
Am I supposed to have looked at some sort of?
No, it's what you told me the other day when you were on stage. About Scott. Sorry.
Into that. Yeah. Well. We're talking. Okay, so we're talking about because it's Day of the Dead. We're honouring past musicians. My favourite bands ever, the Wild Hearts, and we're playing in Newcastle, which is, I don't know if all the Wild Hearts are from Newcastle, but obviously, so I was wearing my Wild Hearts t-shirt on stage as a bit of a homage, and then I come off stage and I read the announcement that Scott Sorry had passed away. Wild Hearts. Well, I don't know if it's while we're on stage, but it was announced while I was on stage, and that's quite sad. Yeah, it's a bit of a downer on the gig, but shout out to a ledge.
Yeah, and you had your Wild Hearts t-shirt on, didn't you? Because I remember you put it on and you said, "I want to put this on as a tribute to the Wild Hearts because you were playing in Newcastle."
Newcastle.
Yeah.
Grand. Like, it's mint.
Did you?
Proper mint. Like,
have you got the Newcastle accent down yet?
I can't do it, man. Fuck. But I got a couple. It's one of the few accents I can do. I basically say, why? I've just got to do Ant and Dec.
Ant and Dec, they're from Newcastle. Oh, Geordie,
yeah, Geordie.
Yeah.
I was asking, what's the name? And this, I don't remember anyone's name. So, why the Geordie accent? Or why is it called the Geordie, not called Newcastle?
Do you know the answer?
No.
Oh, you're asking everyone does anyone in the chat know the answer then?
Yeah.
It'd be really cool if you knew the answer.
Natalie?
Yeah.
Natalie, stop getting distracted by talking to the chat.
I'm just talking to people knew the answer. So you mentioned that you are indeed halfway through the tour with Birthday Massacre and Lesbian Bed Death. So what's been your favourite part of the tour so far?
Okay, well, it's been a really wicked show. How many shows have we done? 4?
Cool.
It's been really nice hanging out with both really lovely. Played Glasgow, Edinburgh, Newcastle, and York. Hey, not in that order, but they've all been really nice. It's been lovely to be back on the road because we haven't been out for a while, and all the I think it's a nice crossover between our fans and theirs. It's been really fun so far.
What's your favourite venue to play?
I love La Belle Angel in Edinburgh. It's weird because in terms of from a loading in and band point of view, it's actually really a pain in the ass. There's no parking and you have to carry your stuff really far. And there's no backstage. The backstage is like a pub that's got a bit of the bar that's closed off, so it's not like plush or anything. But the venue and the stage and the sound is always so banging. We played there like 3 times. We played there with Esprit d'Air, I think maybe twice. Or the Lost was it. But we've played in Edinburgh a few times now in Wicket, so that's my favourite venue. And show, but they've all been like 9 out of 10 shows.
9 out of 10.
Yeah, I don't know what could be better. But like they've all been wicked on this tour so far. So there haven't been no injuries so far, and no sickness. So it's been,
touch wood now.
Well, I did. You can hear me.
You better be. Does it? Because you've still got another couple of days
I can
to
see
go
Ben's
this week.
in the chat to getting the right information. Yes, hello Ben. Yes, it was once with him.
It's actually good that Ben's in the chat because
you can correct all my factual errors.
Read the chat, so we don't have to do it. So yeah, thanks Ben. Although if you do want us to read something out, then you have to do a super chat.
Yeah. I super chat myself.
So okay, so two more gigs this week, and then
what?
That's it for this tour. 2 more gigs this week, and then that's it for this tour. Then it's
Bristol Tuesday, Cardiff Wednesday. Then we were supposed to do London at the end of Friday, but unfortunately that has to be back until 17th of January. See there, Ben. I do know some details. 17th of January will be in London, and because it was a bit of an apology, sorry for having to put it back. We're putting together a really big lineup, which is wicked, and we're gonna hopefully put a secret in the set, and maybe debut some of our upcoming album songs for the first time ever. Take it of an event, and rather than just London show at the end of the tour, it's going to be like a special back headline show. We're going to play a long set and put some new songs in there.
So a taster of what's to come for 2026.
Yeah. It's like
cool.
The mission state. Oh, by the way, me and Natalie had the idea of doing this random live podcast yesterday when we were in the pub, so we bought some claws for this.
Well, we were at the World's End in Camden, and we were kind of thinking about what we could do to put together this. Hence why Ben and Vincent aren't here; they're not available.
Vincent is off on playing a gig with Pig band, P-I-G. Pig. So he's rehearsing. Ben, I'm sure he's doing something very lovely. You can tell if you're in the chat, let us know. But yeah, we've got 2 days off back in London, so we thought we'd slip a little podcast in.
Cheeky cast for everyone to get together and have a nice chat, have a few laughs, and all the rest of it. But and then we decided to do a podcast about honouring dead rock stars, so there'll probably be less laughs and more like Wednesday of the Dead, right? So what could be more appropriate?
It is Day of the Dead, yeah. I was going to put my makeup on, but I had to get Beamer's software working.
The last time we did skull makeup was for a Starscream gig in 2000 and I want to say 15.
What was that?
At Dingwalls in Camden, and we played on like November the 1st.
On the edge of the canal.
On the canal, yeah. Yeah, and we dressed up in skull makeup and everything. We'd done it the night before as well, because we had a gig on the Halloween night, a gig the day after. And I remember doing it really well the day before, and then the next day slightly less well, because I still had it on from the night before. So I just sort of touched it up.
Reapply.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was fun though. It was a really hot day for November the 1st. It was like today, like kind of crazy warm. But yeah, it was that's the last time I did skull makeup.
I've got a poncho actually. I'm gonna wear for this, because I thought poncho, is Mexican, Day of the Dead. But I'm gonna debut that in Bristol.
Oh, are you?
Yeah,
a new poncho?
Poncho lovers.
So actually, I found your poncho from the Esprit tour, and I wore it out yesterday, and I thought, this is a really cool poncho. I don't know why it doesn't get much more of much more of.
It's bloody hot.
Doesn't see the daylight, because it's really warm. Yeah, you don't even need to cope with it. I don't know how you wore that on stage. I have no idea how you wear all the stuff on the stage. Where the other guy wear vests, I can see why. Wear shorts.
On this tour so far, I've got a vest and leather jacket.
A vest and a jacket. That makes sense.
The leather jacket's cool, but yeah. Oh, Natalie's still sick, by the way.
I'm not sick. I'm not sick. I just have a little hoarse voice.
Okay, shall we go on to some topics?
Yeah, thanks for all the questions that everyone put forward earlier, which was on the Discord yesterday about death.
Day of the Dead, not like morbid.
Day of the Dead. So, which musical artist's death has had the biggest impact on you, and why? That was one of the questions. That's what we're going to be talking about. And Ben has given us some answers as well,
okay, good,
which we're going to read out. And then we've got what would be your dream band of all the musicians in the sky, right? But they have to be dead. They can't be dead or alive. It's that that question at parties is normally like dream band dead or alive. This is dream band only dead. And then we've got whose was the most shocking death to hear about. And then we've got, if you could bring one dead musician back, who would it be and why? What did you say?
Oh no, it's just
and then someone else wrote as well, what would be your ultimate festival lineup of ghostly artists or bands?
Oh fuck. Okay, cool.
So
okay, I've got all these.
Yeah. You've got all of these. Okay.
Right.
Go on then.
Well, ask me one at a time.
Which one do you want to start with? Well, which one do you want to start with?
I don't know, whatever order you just said them in.
All right, so which musical artist's death has had the biggest impact on you and why?
Oh shit, you didn't say musical art. Because okay, so disclaimer, like my favorite sort of eras of music are like early 70s or 70s, so like glam rock and punk, and then 90s, so like or late 90s really, like 99, 2005, new metal era, pop punk era. So it's either the 70s bands or most of them have been dead for a long time, so none of their deaths was that shocking. And the 90s ones are like,
because you were not there,
exactly. So they were they just have always been gone for me. Then the 90s kind of ones, they're all like Fred Durst era, so they're still kicking around. So I guess if I do, I don't know. So there haven't been that many shocking ones. It's either like, oh, okay, they were really old, I expected that, or a tragic drug overdose. I would say I really love. I can't remember. Actually, that's really embarrassing. I really love the Cranberries. Very untimely. A lot of them are
Dolores O'Riordan.
Yes, thank you. A lot of them are very unfortunate drug related.
Hers was alcohol, I believe. She tried in the bath, didn't she?
Oh well, the bath is a fucking killer of musicians. It's the number one tip for anyone in a band. Like,
don't have a bath.
Don't have an unattended bath. But don't have a bath.
Or without someone there.
I'm a bath fanatic as well, so probably how.
Well, I mean, isn't the tip not to go in the bath under the influence of anything?
I guess that's probably a factor.
I mean, you can have a bath sober.
I was thinking about this earlier, and I thought, oh, Courtney Love died in the bath, and then I realised, no, she didn't. She's still alive.
She's still alive.
She played a character in the movie The People versus Larry Flint.
That's Larry Flint's wife died in the bath. But she did a very good act of it in that film. It's really sad.
Yeah, I'd like to pick someone like Lemmy, but then I wouldn't say that's particularly shocking. As more, I could say someone that's shockingly still alive, like Keith Richards.
That wasn't the question.
People haven't died yet.
Well, I guess anyone who dies as an untimely death, and that seems to happen quite a lot in this industry, because I guess when you look it up, a lot of drug use, a lot of people kind of burning the candle at both ends, a lot of alcohol, but also a lot of prescription drug use, and we need to like not like discount that as well, where you get people who are on prescription drugs who then drink and
as well,
take other drugs and things like that, and suicide. But the combinations of all those things plus bad sleeping and eating and stuff like that leads to
it's not a healthy lifestyle.
It's not a healthy. Yeah, but then you can do things to mitigate the unhealthiness of the lifestyle. Like I've noticed since I've been on tour with Diamond Black, they just eat fruit all the time. All the time.
Oh, whoever said Brian Connolly from the original Sweet in the chat, it's arguable if Sweet or Gary Glitter, the first gig I ever went to see to. But I did see Gary Glitter. I know he's not insane. But I did see Brian Connolly on stage, but he was really fucked at the time. Go off between songs and had like oxygen. But yeah, it's one of my first memories of a gig.
Was he quite old or was he in poor health?
Can't really remember. I was like both. 8 or 9. Oh yeah, Dimebag's quite shocking.
Yeah,
I'm reading the chat. Dimebag's quite. Yeah. So
I was looking at some untimely deaths on the internet for some research, and I did not know that Marvin Gaye was shot by his own dad.
Oh, well, really?
Yeah, he was shot by he was trying to break up an argument between his parents, and his dad shot him in the chest. That's how he died.
Oh, fuck.
I had no idea about that. I always feel like I should know about that because it's a really famous thing that happened. But then, yeah, I was looking at the people were saying Michael Jackson's pretty shocking because he was about to do his 40th residency date in London.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
that was pretty shocking to me. I remember he was like on the news all the time because he was about to do that 40-night residency in London.
He wasn't super old either.
No, he was like 50, wasn't he?
Yeah. Like we went. Do you want to tell the story of when we went to the O2?
What, when we went to his dressing room? I'm sure he told this story before.
Give a little.
So we went to. So we had to do some work at the O2 for War of the Worlds with Jeff Wayne, and we were filming
Arena in London, where Michael Jackson was
the Millennium Dome for everyone, the normal people.
His 50-night stint.
Yeah, he was going back to do his This Is It tour in 2009, and we did this particular work in 2019, or was it 2018? It was 2018. Either way, it was 10 years later, and we got to stay in his dressing room, which is still there, or was still there at the time.
Because he was going to do this for like 50 days at the O2 Arena. They purpose built whole backstage for Michael Jackson at the O2. And it's really cool, but it's got like 3 secret rooms in it. There's a backstage.
Yeah, it's like a twee little room with an armoire, and you go in and you pull the door, and then it turns into a sort of more club-looking room with a big bookshelf at the back, and then you have to pull one of the books and you open that, and there's a room with a PlayStation
cool.
And a big mirror on the wall.
It's still there at the O2 Arena, but he never got to use it.
I hope it's still there.
Before.
He never got to use it, but we did. But yeah, it was pretty. It was, I don't know if he ever got to see it, but it's quite an honour to get given that as a place to put our cameras.
I'm sure he's probably specified. Anyway,
who else?
My answer for non-musicians, although unless you count an actor in the Bad News, the most shocking death I've ever, Rick Mail. That's people that Diamond Cast bingo, because we mention Rick Mail every week. But we
do mention Rick Mail every week. So why do you think that was shocking?
Well, because he had a quad bike accident and then got over it, and then 10 years later, out of the blue, it's tinfoil hat time. Out of the blue, he died supposedly of complications. And strangely, the last the last movie or thing he ever did before he died was a conspiracy theory movie.
It was actually really. We were watching it the other day, and when we
film.
started watching it, we were like, "Hang on a minute."
Yeah, he's like cool. He's like, I don't remember what the context is, but it's like, yeah, you know, government are against you. The kind
Yeah,
of
he talks. His
subtext
character
of
is
the
all
film.
this like.
Yeah, that's
So
his character.
that's why I've got
And
the
then
tinfoil
it's
hat
the
on.
last thing he ever did. Yeah.
Did you just say on a podcast that you think that Rick Mayall's death is a conspiracy?
I'm talking about the
The movie's actually really cool. It's about conspiracy theories. It's the tinfoil hat. But when we were watching it, we suddenly thought, and did he die that year?
My hat.
It's on the Dalek.
Oh, I've got headphones on anyway. I can't do it.
I can see it. Yeah, so we were wondering if maybe, you know, you can attribute his quad bike accident to future.
Yeah, I just think it's, you know,
future.
Yes, asking strangers to die 10 years after a quad bike accident. Anyway, so yeah, that's my Rick Mayall is my, and also like even if it's not bad because he's amazing. There we go.
So. Yeah, everyone's saying Elvis. Obviously, if you were there, then that would have been really shocking.
Elvis.
Because obviously we weren't. But my auntie was obsessed with Elvis, and she was 13 when he died.
A few times.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, John Lennon as well. Yeah, definitely John Lennon.
Yeah, because he got assassinated. Right?
He was assassinated by someone who, what was he, had a dream or something that he got told to shoot John Lennon.
By not exactly accurate knowledge of the thing. I think he thought that John Lennon was trying to tell him to kill him through the lyrics. I was hearing.
Oh.
Yeah, so case.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? Yeah. So we asked Ben earlier, and Ben said that the person he would say was Steve Clark, the guitarist from Def Leppard, who died in 1991. And Ben was really young, and he said he remembers being in school, and he was devastated because Def Leppard was his favourite band, and Steve Clark was his favourite member, and favourite guitarist, and still is. And he said that he was really young and didn't really understand anything about how he died. So Steve Clark died of alcohol poisoning, I believe. And the complications of drinking too much and mixing it with prescription drugs and morphine. And yeah, that's
a lot of these deaths are very sad and tragic. I just, in terms of the question, I don't remember a lot of them happening. Because like, I remember like, you know, Amy Winehouse and
but that wasn't really a shock, was it? Because she was in the news all the time for drinking lots and stuff. But I think Michael Jackson's probably my most shocking one.
Is probably quite out of the blue, wasn't it?
Because he was all over. It was like Princess Diana, right? Where she was in the tabloids like every day, and then suddenly she was dead. And the same with Michael Jackson at the time. Like I was going to say, I would say like Meatloaf. I'm really upset that he died, but I wasn't shocked because he was not well.
Well, we had bloody meet and greet tickets to go meet Meatloaf.
Yeah, it made me upset and angry more than anything, because we had meet and greet tickets to go and see him the same year he died, and then we couldn't do that anymore.
All the people in the chat are bringing up people that I'm going to mention later on. All on the same page.
I feel like people in the chat have been around longer than we have, because they remember people that have died, and they were obviously they were obviously untimely. But yeah.
All right, cool. What we got next?
Yeah, Elvis's death was like Princess Diana's death. Yeah, definitely. As in, like, where were you when Princess Diana died? Everyone remembers where they were when they found out Princess Diana died. In our generation, and I'm sure that everyone remembers where they were when Elvis died. But yeah. Mark Bolan as well, crashing into a tree.
Dude.
I'm looking at the chat. It's a different question. So yeah, okay. So all right. So what would be your dream band of all? They have to make up a band out of dead musicians. Okay.
Okay. I thought about this, and I'm trying to spread across the whole musical plethora of what I like. So drums and Taylor Hawkins, as presented by Natalie. And we went to Taylor Hawkins' tribute show at
That's where I got this
stadium.
shirt.
Lovely.
Yeah, that was really cool. Yeah, to completely untimely death, Taylor Hawkins. Well, we just talked about Taylor Hawkins with shocking death. No one mentioned Taylor Hawkins.
Yeah, I guess it depends if you know how they died. If a drug overdose, and it's not like like you don't care, but I mean it's like, okay, well he's a rock star. That's not that shocking. Or like, someone gets.
Oh, it's not a shock.
Okay, so drums, Taylor Hawkins.
Drums, Taylor Hawkins. Okay.
Dun 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 dun. Bass. Dun 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 dun.
Lemmy. Taylor Hawkins on the drums, but Lemmy on bass. Okay.
It's gonna be a sick band. So on guitar, right? Someone we've already mentioned. Fuck knows what this band's gonna sound like, by the way, because this is gonna be like the most crazy mix of genres ever.
If you just picked your favorite artists of those particular instruments.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Well, why would I not? Why would I pick one? I'd pick my favorite of each, my favorite dead artists of each instrument.
No, I just wondered if you were thinking of how the band would sound more than.
No, I don't care. They're all awesome. They'd figure it out.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so I've got guitar. I've got two. I can't decide.
Okay. You can have two guitarists in a band.
We could have two. Okay, so
Iron Maiden have got four.
That's the point. I need to know how big the band is. Like, am I talking?
You're making this band. You're the manager. You can have as many
We're
gonna
have two guitarists. We're gonna have two guitarists. Okay. Don't know how it's gonna sound, but I'm having Mark Bolan on one guitar, and then Django Reinhardt on the other guitar. Okay, so this is going to be some sort of crazy gypsy, glam rock, funk, metal band. Vocals, I'm torn. First choice is Elvis Presley, the king. But somehow I need to weasel David Bowie in there. So we're going to have some sort of lineup that involves David Bowie and Elvis. And then on piano, I've got Scott Joplin. So I've got quite an elaborate band. Don't know what they sound like, but they'd be fucking awesome.
How do you think Scott Joplin would react to synthesizers and keyboards in the modern era?
Who's the other guy that I was saying about? He does Powerhouse. Let me.
Because I was thinking, right, if you've got David Bowie, because he did a duet with Freddie Mercury, right? Raymond Scott.
So he's another amazing like ragtime pianist, so very synthesizer like pioneer. So I think I've got quite a mixture in there.
Yeah, I think they sound really, really cool, right? Because I think they'd all kind of adapt to each other's styles.
If I'm bringing them back from the dead, they'd be happy to play in a band. So.
I mean, most of them like wouldn't have met each other, right? So they'd probably all be.
They're all from different eras.
Well, I mean, no, that's true.
Okay, Taylor Hawkins
David Bowie and Mark Bolan have met each other. Taylor Hawkins and Lemmy would have met each other. Okay, but that's it, right?
There's like I've got a mixture of.
What do you think Scott Joplin would make of Elvis Presley?
It's sick though, because like
it'd be so exciting.
Rock and roll is evolves from ragtime and.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
they're all like. They're all rock and roll based, so I think they're all brilliantly talented. So I think they'd be appreciative.
I'd love to know what that would sound like.
I can't imagine any of those people would not really like the other people in terms of their musicianship as well. So they make something work.
I feel like you should put them all in a room together. I think they could probably all take everyone else out for a party. To be honest,
that's true, actually.
They're all proper good at partying.
They're pretty fun.
I think it would be really cool to just put them all in a room together and be like, you can't come out until you've written a song. Yeah. And I think they do it in like half an hour.
Yeah, the people in the chat thinks it will come out like some sort of funk metal hip hop. Maybe Red Hot Chili Peppers kind of style music. I must.
Yeah, there'd be some rock and roll going on in there, right? Because you've got some like heavy fundamentals of rock and roll and bass and drums there.
What's yours, Natalie? I'll put you on the spot.
No, I was going to do Ben's. We've got to do Ben's first.
Okay, let's do Ben's first.
Okay, I'm going to read these out. Ben, if you're still there, you can feel free to weigh in on this. So Ben said Steve Clark, obviously from Def Leppard, on lead guitar. He then said Bon Scott from AC/DC and Ronnie James Dio
Bon Scott was
on vocals.
Death, wasn't he? Just pass out outside the Camden Palace and
in the car. I found him the next day or something. Very sad. He was young. All right, so Bon Scott and Ronnie James Dio on vocals together. All right, Malcolm Young from AC/DC on rhythm guitar. Alec John Such from Bon Jovi on bass, and Neil Peart from Rush on drums.
Oh, well,
what do we think of that?
I feel like that's a good selection. I can imagine what that's going to sound like.
I feel like that's
it's
band.
the Ben Rock band.
Ben Rock. It's the Ben Rock band. It's like Ben's ultimate band, like from his childhood, maybe. Like, I mean, you can. I feel like if they probably all knew each other at some point, right? Or would have known of each other.
They're
certainly,
80s rock, right?
Yeah,
I guess Bon Scott maybe. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bon Scott.
It's Ben Rock.
Bon Scott died before 1980.
The Ben Rock band.
The Ben Rock band. I love how they've constructed a Ben Rock band out of dead musicians from the 80s as well. That's pretty cool. But you know what they're going to sound like? They're going to sound really, really cool, obviously. But I know I can hear their kind of like album already, and it would be like, would it be your dream lineup anyway, Ben, or would there be someone else that you'd want in there who is still alive? It's your dream lineup of just dead guitarists or dead musicians.
Oh, you can't add live people in. That's cheating.
No. I mean, I feel like this is a band that Ben has thought about already. Like,
okay, well, if I put live people in, I'd put Adam Hart.
So that's your dream band plus yourself.
The ones I said before.
What instrument would you play though? What would be your instrument?
Oh, I don't know.
Because you play a lot of instruments, right? So you'd have to pick one.
Yeah, maybe I'd replace Lemmy. Sorry, mate. I'd have to do bass instead.
It would sound a lot different. Okay. Cool. So I'm going to move on to the next question.
Okay, cool. Oh, wait. Get out. Go and do yours. Come on, you made me do some homework.
This was mine.
Oh, your homework's writing the questions. Well, I guess you probably have Freddie Mercury in yours.
Yeah, but I also like Meatloaf, and I would
Freddie Mercury or Meatloaf for a singer.
Yeah, but kind of both of them, can you?
Well, but no, exactly, because they're both.
Wouldn't they just be like
singers? I like Freddie Mercury do the piano and stuff.
Yeah, but he would want to be a singer, wouldn't he? So
probably sing.
I don't know. I guess if you could have, it's tough, really.
Meatloaf, I'd have to do Meatloaf. Sorry.
You'd have to pick Meatloaf and Freddie Mercury.
I always just go. But then that's okay. That's one person in the band. What's the rest? Maybe Freddie Mercury on piano.
Yeah, Freddie Mercury. Well,
and maybe like when Meatloaf has to go off for a little rest. Sort of.
Well, see, the thing is, Meatloaf, right, is a good singer, but he didn't write the songs, right? Jim Steinman wrote the songs. So, you need the two together, otherwise no one's writing any songs.
Together that could write the...
So, well, you don't think your band could write? I think they bloody could.
I don't know. Yeah, they probably could. I mean, Elvis... Yeah, I'm pretty sure he could write a banger. Meatloaf could write a song. He didn't write any. Jim Steinman.
Yeah, Jim Steinman wrote "Holding Out for a Hero" by Bonnie Tyler. Did you know that? I really like that song. And Total Eclipse of the Heart. Obviously, I do anything for love. Oh, Bat Out of Hell.
All coming back to me.
Yeah.
I don't know which are Meatloaf. Oh no.
Meatloaf did do What's All Coming Back to Me with Marion Raven in 2006. Who did do it though? Was it Celine Dion?
I think so, yeah. Let us know in the comments if anyone's in the Almanac. Okay, who's the rest of your band, Natalie?
No, we're not doing this.
Oh, right, okay, she doesn't know. Well, let us know. Well, so we've got Freddie Mercury and Meatloaf in Natalie's band. I guess they're going to be an a cappella band.
I've just got an a cappella band. That's not true. No, I mean, like, yeah, no, I didn't think about this question. I just thought about I know actually what I've done is I've done this wrong as well. Because I asked people who's the most shocking death to hear about as the first question. That should have been the third question. So when I read out Ben's answer, Steve Clark, that was actually the answer to which musical artist of death had the most impact on you and why.
Who buzzkills?
Pardon? I buzzkill people.
Okay, yeah. So what's next?
So Ben also wrote that Mark Kidd from Senseless Things was the most shocking death for him. He was a big fan of the band. To hear that he passed away at a young age was shocking. Also, Chester Bennington.
Oh shit! How did no cunt say that? Yeah, Chester Bennington's a massive shock.
You can't say that word on a podcast, but
I can. It's live. Do whatever I want.
Oh yeah. Chester Bennington. Is what does Ben say? Ben said, how could a huge respected rock star like Chester Bennington have such suicidal thoughts? He's the dream. What could he have to be miserable about? But it just shows how all of these things, status and wealth, don't necessarily matter if you're not truly at peace with life. I guess this relates again to Steve Clark. And he says, Def Leppard were one of the biggest rock bands on the planet, and he was presumably very wealthy, but wasn't enough. He was still trying to escape his reality through drinking, which has become a deadly addiction, showing how important mental health really is and how we should keep trying to connect with each other.
Good, Morrison.
But we didn't, I'm surprised no one mentioned actually Chester Bennington or... I
was just thinking before you said Chester Bennington, not as impactful, but like the original drummer from the Stereophonics, he passed away. Really, like, what the fuck? He committed suicide, I think. And he was always like the fun one in the band. And okay, here's another one. Richie Edwards.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't say Richie Edwards before. When you asked me to guess yesterday, actually, when you were like, guess what mine would be, I was going to say Richie Edwards, but then...
Well, that's because we don't know if he's...
Because he's disappeared. So you don't actually know if he's dead, so that could be... Yeah, he could be living just a normal life. He could have just retired from public life. You don't know that. We don't know.
All right, cool. Wait, I don't have... Oh, wait. Yeah, I got that one specifically for today.
For when I'm reading the chat.
Don't read the chat.
I'm reading the chat. This is interesting thing. If you... yeah, so that's the thing. Adam said to me, guess who mine would be? And I was thinking, like, I couldn't think for ages. And then I thought, well, he's like the really obvious ones who would be in his dream band.
Wait, don't ruin my next answer. The lineup.
Oh, okay, I won't.
One more there.
Okay, so what's the next one is if you could bring one dead musician back to life, who would it be?
All right, well, you're asking me right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, mine. Okay, I'm gonna be a cheater and sort of fudge the lines of the question. I'm gonna say if I could actually witness. Do we have a question? If I could actually see any band or any
That's
artist,
not the question.
Well,
the question is you can bring someone back to life.
Well, then,
yeah, you said a really good person. Yep.
Shit, now I don't know my answer. So I've got two different answers. If I could see a band, I can't anymore. I'll save that for my lineup. Okay, save that for my lineup.
Save that for your festival lineup. No, because you said a really poignant thing yesterday, and it was really good.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say. Dun 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 dun. Okay, sorry, I just read my notes. Oh no. See, if I could bring back someone, I would pick Scott Joplin again. because these are amazing. I'd pick someone that was an amazing artist and musician, but like was never appreciated or known about in their time. A bit like Van Gogh or Beethoven. I'd love to bring someone back that was so amazingly influential and brilliant, and to show them that how the world like acknowledges them and how beloved they are now, even though they weren't at all recognised in the time. So I'd pick.
Quite nice.
Thank you. I remember my art. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to bring back all the people that died unappreciative.
Yeah.
That have had a massive impact.
Would there be a little bit of you that would like to bring back Mozart just so you could punch him in the face for making that song really
Mozart
hard?
was really popular at the time he was around. So I mean, I feel like a lot of classical people, especially like were recognized after.
But it'd be nice. I mean, you said Scott Joplin died penniless, and people didn't really know his work outside of his circle as well, which is really sad to know now because you play his music every day.
Yeah, I think he was like the first artist to ever sell like 1 million records, and he was a like black artist
after his death,
from like 1900s as well. So it's like even more amazing to bring him back to be like, look, good, old, innovative musicians. That time that were just weren't appreciated until after.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be good to. I'd be actually great fun to just see him playing as well because
that'd be also awesome.
Just like see his performance and how quick he plays piano and stuff. That would be amazing. But that's on a selfish. The question is kind of.
It probably made me be like, oh shit, why would I bother?
No, because he might be able to tell you a few tips and tricks.
Oh, you could give me some tips. Okay, well then.
On a selfish level, you could bring him back so he could show you how to play piano. It's kind of a selfish question actually, yeah. Because people could
I've got a bit
pick
more
people they want, right?
Because his recordings. Hey, nice.
Hey.
Yeah, super chat.
Thanks, Claire. Super chat. Wait, the super chat.
Hey, super chat's work. I did actually promise on the last, previous stream, if we got a certain amount of super chats, I'd actually make some Diamond Black socks, but I haven't got around to that yet. I was actually thinking I did actually research it, so it's gonna. I got distracted by hoodies and
you've actually got a sock manufacturer.
Actual things. I've got a sock manufacturer
lined up. So it's not actually This is something you actually did do. Yeah. It's something Adam did do. No, I'm not. I'm going to vouch for that.
Just things like the album came along. This fucking important.
The album, the tour, making all these bits of merch and stuff. By the way, thanks everyone who bought some merch from me. But yeah, that's that for some for a lot of work, a lot of effort's gone into the tour and into everything before that. There was a tiny bit of time when Adam did do some research about making some Be the Sock socks. So you will not be disappointed. There will be some Be the Sock socks in the merch store after we get back from all this craziness.
Yeah. I've got a little bit more of my Scott Joplin story.
Yes, of course.
So, there's no recordings of him ever played because he was from like 1900. The only thing is, I think there's recordings that he made playing on play a piano. He used to make metal reel into play a piano. So that reminds me of my AI talk. Right, so play a piano was piano. Wait, put like a metal reel in it, like a record. Play the key. That was not a recording, but like based off the performance. And so he never heard a reproduction of any of his songs either, and no one's ever heard of a reproduction of him actually playing. Yes, reproduction of playing a real based off. He didn't even get popular until the 1970s, which is about 70 after 50 years. Someone rediscovered all these real and made an album of them playing it. He's quite underappreciated and super lovely person. And so I think the player piano is always my analogy that I use for AI music. Yeah, cool. That's cool.
Well, so do you think there's music that is stored somewhere in treasure boxes in around the world that has been buried for a while that we still have yet to discover?
Yeah,
genres.
It's my Starscream second album.
But you should put it out there, otherwise no one will know it. Yeah, but that's interesting because it's like it's a time capsule basically, isn't it? Like his work was a time capsule from the 1900 right up to 1970.
Yeah.
And it's the same as all the other classical composers because no one's ever you can't hear Mozart actually playing, can you?
Yeah.
Or
like
Beethoven.
No, you can't actually hear classical music like the composer composed it. Not only because there's no recordings, but like the instruments are different.
It just goes to show
it doesn't actually exist. It's quite interesting.
The legacy that they left just through writing.
That'd be a sick thing if you had a time machine. Yeah, and actually,
if you to actually take musicians back forward in time and show them
like in Bill and Ted.
What their legacy has been. Yeah,
Bill and Ted,
like in Bill and Ted.
Oh shit, we could have just based this whole info and episode just say like, "Go watch Bill and Ted."
Oh yeah, who would be in your Bill and Ted phone booth for your history project? That's next week. We're going to do that one when we've got the others back. Who would be in your Bill and Ted phone book? But no, yeah, because you bring back from the past. I bring back everybody who never got to, have their stuff recorded into a time of recorded technology, and that just makes me think.
Oh, here we go. Here comes that.
That just makes me think that, like, if you could bring anyone forward from now into 2100, can you imagine what kind of technology we'd have if Scott Joplin in 1900 couldn't conceive of recording technology, and here we are waiting, thinking that we know everything, and in 100 years' time, there's going to be a whole bunch of other stuff that we have no idea of that's going to make everything so much better.
Subscribe to this podcast.
It will still be going in 100 years.
All right, cool. We've been talking for a while.
Who knew? Who would have thought we could have chatted bollocks for that long?
I would
have. You would have, yeah.
Right, Natalie's going distracted by the
Does this mean we can still change our Lord of the Locks and Judas Priest socks? Yes.
Quiet. I'm not doing green socks, by the way. I can't.
No, it's just that I think the point is other bands have socks and we don't.
Oh, I see.
And we should have socks.
Lord of the Socks.
Diamond socks. So Ben says if he could bring one dead musician back to life, it would be Geordie Walker of Killing Joke. He thinks he would be inspiring to write with, as the way he pens riffs and melodies is so unique, angular and caustic, while retaining melody and wonder. So not only does Ben want to bring him back to life, he wants to write with him as well.
Yeah, Ben wants to create Ben Rock in real life. I'm trying to think about
that. Would be good though. That would be fun. Man. that would be fun to hear a song written by Ben and Geordie Walker, I think.
I feel like David Bowie should be.
But if you could bring him back, what would you do with him?
What if I
would you write a song with him?
Yeah, if there was a collaborator, I think.
For if there's an opportunity to collaborate, you pick David Bowie.
I think so.
Yeah.
And I'd like to act out the labyrinth. It's like bringing him back like a slave, like he has to do everything I want. You have to work with me. So
he's Sheriff. He'd make you be Hoggle though, wouldn't he?
No, I've got my best friend. My best friend Kerry looks exactly like Hoggle from the Labyrinth, so it'd be sorted. Oh, I'd be like Sid Didymus.
Anyway. Okay, cool. So what do you think? What do you think of rock bands who are still going despite all the original lineup being dead? Is that a tribute band still, or is it more like a tribute band, or is it still the band? Are they still able to call themselves that?
Like that thing, like every I don't know how many years, all your cells in your body regenerate. So are you still the same person?
Oh yeah, get your hat out, Adam.
I know, thanks. So I feel like, if you've got no original members left.
No original members left, but the band's still going under that name, singing the same songs.
I think it's as long as it's continual. I mean, I guess, like, if you just, like, if the band stopped and then came back with a completely new lineup, then it won't be the same band. But, like, if there's a gradual move on.
Oh, you mean some of the members stayed alive and then other ones died and they replaced them, and then by the time the last survived, so they did all play with the original members.
There's not a reboot. It's just like, I feel like that's still.
It's still them. It's still
like, okay. So I'm going to see. Oh fuck! I can't remember the guy's name. Dave Harris. That's all. The guitar player from the Suite. In next month, he's doing a. I think, I don't know if he's the only surviving member, but he does the Suite songs. I mean, that's as close as you. I mean, he's not caught. I don't know.
Isn't it Slade?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I know. What am I getting the names wrong? Yeah, I am getting the names wrong. Sorry, Slade. Too many S's. Too many 70s glam. Slade, yes.
70s. 5-letter words with S.
Dave Hill. There you go. Fuck. See, this is why I don't do questions on names. Yeah, we'll go see Dave Hill from Slade. Slade. I don't know. Come on, next question.
Okay, so while we're on tour, so our tour manager Pete, who is actually from Band FM, right?
Yeah. Shout out to Pete.
Who's really awesome. Let's talk about Pete. Give us a round of applause. I've still got my tinfoil hat on for this one. So Pete's awesome. Pete was our tour manager. He drove the van all the way to all the places we had to go, and just genuinely lovely bloke. Really, really nice tour manager to have, and great chat. Great bloke.
He drove us. We had a day off, and he very lovely drove me and Natalie to a theme park.
He did drive. He drove us all the way to the Flamingo Land, which I thought was only going to be a short drive, but it's actually a really long way away. So thanks a lot, Pete, for taking us there and back.
Flamingo Land. We ever start a theme park review channel?
We've done too many to do that now.
It'll be high on the list.
But no, half the rides were closed, which is sad because of the wind.
Half the rides were closed. They shut the rides 2 hours early.
But it was really good, the ones we went on.
One ride.
We went on 2 rides. Anyway, I've got my tinfoil hat on because Pete was telling us that this is that he read it or heard it on a podcast, that the first person who is going to live forever has already been born, because their consciousness will be somehow uploaded to a digital platform or digital realm.
Yeah.
So
it's cool. We thought we'd mention that because it's like the opposite of about Day of the Dead.
Well, I mean, are you dead if your consciousness is still alive, but your body's not?
I mean,
I mean, that's the thing, because if your consciousness can survive indefinitely, then there's no need for the human body, and the concept of death will be lost forever for the future generations. This is the kind of shit that Scott Joplin and Mozart and Beethoven could not conceive of when we were talking about camera recordings back in those days. But imagine that you can upload so much consciousness, and they can live forever.
Thesis is the person that's be the first person to be uploaded.
It's me. Spoiler alert. No, but I mean, have they already been born? Is the point they've already been born, as in like they're a baby now, as in do they have to live to a certain age? Because is the technology going to be developed in the next 100 years? But also people are living longer. So Well, no, I'm asking. I'm inviting this to the chat as well.
He's saying, oh, okay. He's not saying the technology exists now, but like within the lifetime, it'll be developed. Yeah.
Right, so it's not going to exist in like 2065 when we're old enough for it. It's going to exist, or when we're young enough for it. It's going to exist in like 2099 when people who have been born in 2020,
might be 2035.
But look at the difference between technology in 1969 and 2000.
Specific. Come on, let's go back to the music. Take the hat off. Take the hat off.
I'll take the hat off. No, but it was a good one. No, I read something else that was interesting on Instagram, and because I'm a smarmy git, I decided to comment on it. But it said a study says that the music you listen to from age 13 to 17 leaves the biggest emotional impact on you. And I wrote, do you really need a study to tell you that?
Yeah, I mean, look, all my favourite bands are still things I got into from 16 to...
Yeah. Well, this was what I was kind of...
Basically like The Offspring.
That's The Offspring.
Anything with, but then I was 99 to 5 was a great time, was it? So.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You think it's a really great time for music, but then people who grew up in the 80s think the same thing, right?
Well, yeah, okay. So,
and in the 50s,
well,
because they had Elvis.
I feel less sadder for people that are coming up now. Apart from if they're Dying Black fans, then fucking hit that.
Yeah, exactly. There's loads of good music that's come out just this month.
Yeah, like Dark Anthems EP, available on all streaming platforms, and a very nice digipack edition. Right, come. We got to wrap this up soon.
We are. Well, it's 8 o'clock. We've been doing this for a full hour. And yeah, that's. Thanks very much, everyone, for sticking with it for a full hour. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Let us know if you want us to do more of these live chats, and
yeah,
give us a little super chat. Helps the band out. We're going back on the road in a few days, so everything. And we've got Patreon. It'd be lovely to see everyone. Patreon, not everyone, but see loads of people on Patreon and Discord.
Yeah, it's really nice community, and it's been so nice to meet some of you on the tour, and can't wait to meet more of you and see more of you that we already know coming to all the gigs. Yeah, it's just lovely. You were lovely.
Yeah. I was going to start a little Discord competition to find if everyone can understand or decipher what the runes are from the artwork.
Oh yeah. Well, no, about the runes, I was going to put a little thing on the merch stand with a description of what the runes mean.
Oh, of course.
Not what they actually, not a full description, but just to show people that we have runes, because then we can explain what's on the sleeve. Because I'm trying to sell these hoodies and people are like, "What's going on there?"
Oh, okay.
And I have to explain it, and that's why I've got a hoarse voice, because I have to explain what the runes are.
That's cool. Okay, so.
But yeah, no, that's cool. We've got some cool things coming up. Mm-hmm. Any last words?
Wait, we've got another question, and I've got a.
Oh, sorry.
When you're going to ask about bands?
Oh, well, as in what? Sorry, what's your ultimate festival lineup of ghostly artists and bands?
Oh shit! Well, I don't have a. I've just got one band that I could.
One band.
Okay. Do you know what?
Is it T-Rex?
Oh no! So I was going to ask if you could guess who it was.
Oh no! I know who it is. Can anyone else guess before I guess, please? Can anyone else guess what Adam's band he never got to see that are dead that he would like to see?
I don't know if all of them are dead. They're pretty much.
They won't be around. No, I think I know who it is. No one's guessing, so I'm right.
I have to give it a time.
Ben, can you guess?
I'll do it. Yeah,
look, Mona's in the chat. Can I guess?
Okay, you can guess if you want.
Is it the Ramones?
It is the Ramones.
Yes.
Yeah. Well done. You can have a cheer. Yeah, I think the Ramones are literally the best. If I could see them in the heyday in the 70s, I would love to hear it. Their recordings are really shit. I'd love to be in a room hearing their amps and hearing them play. It would be the coolest thing ever. Maybe that's more of a time travel question. If I could bring them back question.
We're back to the Bill and Ted. I said Ben and Ted.
Yeah, always goes back to time travel with us, man.
The Bill and Ted phone booth question. Yeah, so we're gonna have to just keep doing time travel, I think.
Okay, so for the people asking about CDs, we're gonna, when we get back after tour, Ben's gonna handwrite all the lyric sheets for the pre-order, sign them all. So we haven't sent them out before we went on tour. Didn't actually think about leaving some gap between the release date and then going. So next time when we do our album or next release, make sure that everyone gets their pre-orders before we leave.
Yeah.
Rather than when we get back.
And it's just a logistic thing that we sort of overlooked. And yes, it is possible to change your address for the CDs. Just DM what the new address is.
Yeah, it's just let us know on Discord. Try and figure it out. Hopefully. Oh.
Yeah.
So I think,
is that it, or is there another question, Adam? Well, the question was, what's your ultimate festival lineup? And you just said, what band do you want to go?
Well, okay, the Ramones.
Yeah. Nirvana, obviously, they would be on there.
Well,
Meatloaf, please.
Meatloaf. Yeah, basically everyone we've mentioned already.
Queen with Freddie Mercury and John Deacon, because he stopped being in it as well.
T-Rex,
I mean, I've seen Brian May and Roger Taylor like 4 times. T-Rex.
I'm trying to think of people we haven't mentioned already. Like basically, like all the 70s glam punk bands.
The Sweet. This is definitely the Sweet. We'll go come back.
Joy Division.
Yes.
Joy Division, I love.
Good one.
Oh, he was a sad death as well, wasn't it?
He's only 23.
If anyone hasn't seen the movie Control, go and watch that.
Yeah. Good film. What about the Doors? No?
Yeah, if I had a fantasy lineup, they can get on there.
I like it. They'd be on like 1 o'clock in the day though.
My actual fantasy lineup would be more like Venga Boys and
they're still alive. You can go see them.
I know, well,
I think my fantasy lineup would be like whatever the lineup for like Reading 2001 was.
I went there.
There you go.
Okay, so. Right, nice.
Right, that's it then.
I think we're going to sign off, everybody. Hope you enjoyed me and Natalie chatting to each other for an hour.
What would you like us to talk about another time? Obviously, that we've turned a morbid subject into something quite nice. It's Day of the Dead. Let's celebrate all the people that have departed and enjoy the life we've got left.
Yeah. Buzzkill.
What? That's a nice thing.
I got buzzkilled then, so I started thinking about sad stuff. Okay, so thank you.
Okay,
everyone.
well, no, thank you so much for joining us in the chats. I noticed most of you stuck with us like this entire time as well, so I'm really, really pleased about that. Yeah. Oh, we got two more people. Two more.
Hey.
Hello. We're about to leave now.
Oh no.
We could just keep going and see if we can get more people to join.
I've got to go to the toilet. White Claw's.
Yeah.
White Claw's getting to me.
Yeah, we're drinking White Claw today, which is not Red Bull. Maybe that's why.
No crickets. Okay, cool.
I've got this. I've got the pipe. Look.
Is that? Oh, that's look, Ben. That's a proper pipe. Next time you do your psychiatrist.
I was trying to imitate Ben. I found his pipe. It's actually my dad's old pipe. And I just remembered to get it out. It still tastes of smoke.
Okay,
anyway.
Right, we're going to go. Leave us a comment and a like, and please subscribe. All the usual.
I think everyone has subscribed. If you haven't subscribed,
said there are 2 new people.
Please subscribe. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, then, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Tell us what you think we should talk about next. Tell us if you like these live things. If we should do some more live things. And what else we got? Buy Dark Anthems. If they have bought Dark Anthems, no one can get it because they haven't.
Okay, well, go.
They're waiting for it.
Listen to it with anticipation.
Stream Dark Anthems until your CD copy comes because it's going to be really good. And Adam is going to put a video online of him making the first prototype of the cardboard, which he did with a scalpel, old school style. because it's quite cool.
Oh. You have a backstage video.
I do have a backstage video, which is coming out
probably tomorrow.
Tomorrow, because we've wrapped it on way too long. We'll drop it on YouTube tomorrow, shall we? Okay.
Yeah, because then we're back on the road on Tuesday, so let's drop another video tomorrow.
Yeah. All right, guys. Okay, lovely. Nice one, everyone. See you all later. Thanks very much. Take care. Have a good week.
Wait, how do I get rid of this? Why?